see a friend?
Johnny Yuma was a rebel. He roamed through the West. Did Johnny Yuma, the rebel, he wandered alone. Johnny Yuma.
Uncle John. Well, you're 1 day and 60 miles early, aren't you?
I'm early, but I ain't your uncle. I never was.
No, but you're always mean enough to be. Besides, my pa always taught me to respect my elders.
They real dead?
Unless they got 9 lives.
Some do. You here to pay your pa's debt?
Yes, sir.
I told him throw away that tin star. You know, you wear it and you always end up in dying. You remember when I saved your pa's life, huh?
Sure do.
You got some whiskey?
No, sir.
This will help close the wound and keep it from festering.
You didn't even blink an eye.
Ain't my head. Now, you owe me for saving your pa's life, and now yours too, boy. You gonna pay it?
Uncle John, I've come 1,500 miles. What do you want?
You know you was named after me?
Yes, sir.
You know, more than half dozen people warned me in all my life. Your pa, Ma, you, my wife. You remember your Aunt Emily, boy?
Yes, sir. Fried chicken, too.
She's dead.
Sorry, Uncle John.
We had no children of our own, except that died born. You know what your pa could do? He could hunt a man. He had the patience of Job, and he had the knowledge to hunt a man. Boy, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Pa always said there were only a certain amount of moves the hunter could make, and a certain amount of moves the hunter could make. You knew him, you studied him, and peace officer usually came out ahead.
Any of that rub off on you?
Well, Pa used to say I had a nose for it.
You know what I am, boy?
No, sir.
I'm a scalp hunter. They're worth 100 pesos in Mexico, their hair is. That's how I earn my living. I was going to ask you to make a hunt with me. Your pa would have said yes.
Hunt who?
Apache. Boy, I'm half blind. Oh, I can see fine in distance, but I can't see my nose in front of me. I can't follow trail no more.
Just any Apache, or do you have a preference?
His name's Masai. Some special. He killed 11 white people. Not counting Indians and squaws. You gonna pay me what you owe me? I was sorry about your pa. He was a good man. So, Better take their hair.
I remember Uncle John. Must have been 8 or 10 years old when he saved my father's life. He stood there in the street with him when no one else would. Killed 2 men. That night, my mother kissed him and thanked him. And Aunt Emily baked a blueberry pie. Aunt Emily sure could make blueberry pie. Uncle John? Uncle John?
Hmm?
How did Aunt Emily die?
Well, the homestead was burned. She was in it.
Why did you come to my camp?
I was hunting those 2. Besides, the good Lord says to protect little children. Don't he?
I guess so.
We go to county seat tomorrow. Get us some supplies. Then we move toward the high Chiricahuas. Not far, boy. $40 for that nag, huh? I must think money grows on trees. Hey, boy, you old enough to drink?
Yes, sir?
Can I buy you one for the road?
No, sir.
Don't you want to drink with me?
I forgot to buy some shells.
My name's Armstead, son. I'm kind of in a hurry. What can I do for you?
Maybe you can tell me about an Apache called Matsai.
You with John Sims?
Yes, sir.
Well, he's worth $200, if that's what you want to know.
No, sir. I wanted to know about him.
Well, he's Chiricahua Apache. No one knows what he looks like or how old he is. The Apaches say he's young. Got gentle features. Rode with Wild Bear for 5 years. Last year, Wild Bear signed a peace treaty with the Great White Father. Wild Bear rode in San Carlos. The Army boys grabbed him, threw him and his people into a boxcar, padlocked the doors, and nailed them up.
They're the ones that we shipped to Florida?
That's right. 44 Indians in that furnace for 24 days. 5 of them died and 1 escaped. Only God knows how.
Matsai?
It was in Idaho. He made his way back here, about 1,800 miles. Killed 5 white men and women on the way. 6 more since, they say. Since then, he's been stealing food and women from his own people. Then he kills the women so they can't betray him to the Apache police. That's Matsai.
You sound like you like him.
Well, he's a man. You gotta give him that.
Why does John Sims hate him? I mean, why so personal?
Well, they say Matsai stole from him one day when he was out hunting. Then burned his wife alive in their homestead.
How about that drink you were gonna buy me?
You figure you can stand the smell of me?
You're my godfather, aren't you? 7 days out of the county seat now. I don't think Uncle John is wrong. Masai killed his wife. He wants revenge. 3 days ago, when I found the lone tracks, he said just loud enough for me to hear. I thank you, God. I thank you for this boy's eyes. The tracks were large and diffuse, but had the look of moccasin tracks just the same. And there was something peculiar about their gait, as though one leg might be shorter than the other. Uncle John believes that they're the tracks of Masai. It's furnace hot during the day. I think I'm tracking well. I feel close to my father.
Feel lucky?
I don't know. Why?
You won't run, boy. He'll try to kill us. Yep. Did you lose it?
There's tracks again. But one's just like him.
Yeah. Funny shoe?
Yes, sir.
He is making it easier for us.
They're fresh. Real fresh.
You never know what to do. You travel along the rim of the hills and you're a silhouette. You can be seen. You can be shot. And you move along the gullies and someone can take you from above. I don't know. I must be getting old.
You all right, Uncle John?
You shut your mouth, boy.
The horses.
It's Masai. They won't run far. He's killing them.
He's probably gone. You want to find out for sure?
Yes, sir.
I'll bring back what I can.
Hold on, Uncle John. I found where he laid. He's gone.
So now you believe Masai exists, huh?
I paid $70 for that horse, and I liked him.
Can you bird dog him on foot?
Think so?
We could hold the track that way. And I could meet you at Sand Creek Junction in, say, a week.
All right, I'm willing.
It's Apache country. His country. You best think on it a little first.
I paid $50 for that saddle, too.
You're mad now, ain't you, boy?
Like they say, bad enough to fight.
You sure you want to use that scattergun instead of the rifle? You got to get so almighty close to use it.
Used it before.
Boy. You keep alive now. I don't want to be haunted by your pa's ghost.
The earth was a scorching haystack. It's hard to find the needle. But once I came on the tracks, it was harder to hold them. Day by day, the uneven imprints told their story in a savage language, as if Masai himself were speaking to me. They told of desperation, of hunger, of cunning. The days seared into weeks, and at times it was hard to tell if I was the hunter or the one who was being hunted.
That's enough. You'll blow yourself up to popping. It's been 3 weeks, boy. What'd you do? Get lost or something? I've been worried about you.
I'm sure glad to see you, Uncle John. I was getting almighty thirsty.
Did you lose him?
Yes, sir. I lost your Indian. Sometimes I was so close I could smell him. You know, one day we covered about 70 miles in 24 hours. I kept thinking, I'm full of good meat, and he's probably not. I can take him. I can take him. I stayed with him 2 weeks before he lost me. Then I began to think about a mountain lion I once hunted.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. You killed him, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
What was you? You were 14, weren't you?
Yes, sir, about that. You know, I hunted that cat about a week. Pa was away, and Ma thought I was dead for sure. When I cornered that cat, we were so high up in the mountains, I thought I'd freeze. You know, when I finally lined my rifle up on him, I almost didn't shoot. Guess you kinda hate to end a hunt like that.
Did you line your gun up on Masai?
Yes, sir. But with the scatter gun, I just wasn't close enough.
Are you sure that's the reason you didn't pull the trigger?
I don't know. The closer I got, the more I kept wondering if I had the right to kill a man just because he shot a horse I owned.
Oh, well, now, don't you count the dozen-odd white people that he killed?
Uncle John, I didn't know them.
You knew my wife.
Yes, sir, but I'm not sure he killed her, and neither are you.
Oh, well, now, those Apaches that tried to kill you, what was it they wanted? They wanted your gun, your horse, and your clothes, and they was willing to take your life for just that, bucko boy.
Uncle John, I've seen white men do the very same thing in war.
It's always war with the Apaches. You want to live in that kind of world? You want your children to live in that kind of world?
No, sir, I guess not.
No. It's going to be a long hunt. We'll take them.
The bigger the country, the more your eyes have to get used to seeing little things. The way a blade of grass is bent can tell you a direction. A soft spot in the earth may have been a dry camp. After too many days, Masai's tracks told us a different story. And then we came upon her. The girl Masai had taken and held. When we got too close, Masai cut the big muscles of her legs and left her. Her father had tracked them too. His search was over now. So after more than a month, we were no closer to Masai than when we started. This was his country now. And he knew it better than we did. How to live in it. And how to hide in it. In the end, it always comes down to luck. Gunfight, a hunt. Each and every human enterprise in the end comes down to luck. I came upon one of those strange moccasin prints by accident. In 3 days, we saw the man through binoculars. He was far in the distance and downwind of us. He wore his hair long in the Apache fashion, wore only high leggings and a skin shirt. He carried a rifle on his shoulder and walked with a great but ragged stride. It's almost impossible to take a renegade Apache from behind. You can't get close enough to kill without his knowing that you're there. He'll turn and wait for you. 2 days ago, we took the big gamble. We circled this place to wait. Uncle John says that Masai wears a chain and locket taken from Aunt Emily. He's promised to let me try and take him alive. I don't know about the way he lived, but he died pretty good.
You did a good job. Well, let's go get his hair.
Uncle John, I found this on him.
It really was him. Why, I've killed 12 Apaches. And every time I thought it was him. I don't guess I told you that, did I, boy?
No, sir. Still want his hair?
Oh, no, what for, boy? Hunt's over. Surely finished.
Johnny Yuma was a rebel. He roamed through the West. Did Johnny Yuma, the rebel, he wandered alone. He got fighting mad, this rebel lad. He packed no star as he wandered far, where the only law was a hook and a draw. The rebel, Johnny Yuma, he searched the land, this restless lad. He was panther quick and leather tough. If he figured that he had been pushed enough, the rebel, John Yuma,
This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.